Hi everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. We're here for day 19 of Junk Journal Round Robin. Let's see what I was sent today. So, this is from Shell. Let's see what it is. We have a bird. So we have a couple of birds. Actually, these are nice. I'm gonna probably save them. Yeah. Oh, okay, fun. We have a bunch of funs. Oh, more pretty birds too. Laura Keats, and those are lovely. Okay, let's take a look what I was actually sent though. We have paper dolls. So cute, these little sweet peas. Oh, another one. Here's a couple more. Nice. Paper doll land. Yay. Okay, always take the scenic route. When nothing is sure, everything is possible, and make a wish. How cute. What a nice little way to get started. And I'll set these birds aside because that's a beautiful piece too. And Mary Ellen has sent me this lovely package in this very fun paper. It's like a nice magazine of some kind, a big one. Okay, we have a skull bag. We have a paper bag. A couple of bags. Okay. Also, I like this bit of scrap here. That's kind of cool. All right. So let's do the needful. And actually, I kind of like this piece. I'm going to keep this here as potentially going to get used to. Skulls. Skulls and kidlets. Always take the scenic route. Okay. Let me think. I've got ideas, but I'm trying to think about the best way to use this. I have a bit of an idea. It's going to require a couple of these kids. One and maybe two. This one's the little guys. Just the little ones. Maybe this one too. Okay, so they're going to go with that project. And then these we'll set aside. This is going to go here. So we're going to have kind of two different projects. Maybe 3 different projects. And then I need to decide, do I want to use the bag as bag, or do I want to just repurpose it as the paper? Well, we could tear at the bottom of this bag here. Get the bulky part out. Okay. So now this changes again into being able to be used this way as a pocket, but then the skulls go sideways. I think I'm a little more interested in using this paper as paper. So let's go in here, bring this out. One, two, three. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use that one, and I'm going to set this one aside. One, two, three, and This is just some watercolory paper I have hanging around. I need a pencil or possibly one of these. Yep. Gonna rough these edges. I had a lovely picnic in the park with my husband today. There were lots of grackles and lots of robins hanging about. And the people who have this lovely community garden were out kind of doing their work to kind of get the season started, laying down black earth and compost and stuff like that. And I stopped by the little frog pond that I like to visit, and no sign of the frogs yet. It's still a little early for them. They're still well buried in their muck and leaves and things for a bit. Okay. 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 Sorry, I'm being all quiet. I guess I'm concentrating. Okay. I'm alive again. I don't know why I was so focused on this, but I am. Just going to make these little jack-o'-lanterns here. And this is being fully inspired by my friend Priscilla at Release the Craftin', who just did a similar project not long ago with paper dolls in her paper doll brawl challenge that they're doing with Petey Pie Designs to use up paper dolls. And that's the first thing that I kind of thought about was looking at these and thinking I want to make these heads a little bit. Just pencil in a little dimension, and also adds a bit of a papery, grungy feel. They almost look sort of like something you would potentially find in like a scrapbook from, you know, a young person, whoops, in Victorian times, like they would be hand making these little pieces and things. I have so many things like that that I have found over time. Thinking I'll use this for stems. Just cut that off and make a need a little dab of glue. Oops. That one's a little long. Trim it down a bit. That's good. One more. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we can move on here a little bit and decide who gets which of these heads. Yep. Okay. I'm sorry, little ones. You have to become cute little Halloween decoration kids. That one's very funny with the scarf. So who knew we're doing Halloween here in April? It's always good though to have some little Halloween kind of bits ready. Now I'm gonna chip down this chipboard that says always take the scenic route just by peeling some layers away. Easy peasy. These peel so nicely. They're very easy to use. Now we need to turn this into a piece of ephemera. And I think I just want to trim a little more off the side. And a little at the bottom too, maybe. I'm going to grab some boiled book, I think, and we will create like a kind of a mound here. Okay. Yeah, that's fun. Then I'll probably trim the bottom. Maybe that behind. Yeah, okay, let's build the background first. I'm going to use some of this glue. Okay. And then I'll take art glitter on the netting because it's going to be clear. I think the other one's clear, but I don't want to risk it in case. Okay. So what I want to do up here is just create a little background texture situation. And then down here, we can use glue stick for this because it's just paper to paper, nothing too complicated. This bottle needs to get unjammed. Let's just go in with some heavier tacky glue. Although this glue, it has the same problem as like art glitter glue, and that air gets into the bottle. Nothing is fast enough for me. Ugh. Okay. Although this is supposed to stay upside down, so maybe if I follow the rules of the glue, it'll behave. Okay. Then, our kidlings, our little kids. Yeah, I just like how having that book spine in the background kind of gives a little breakup to the busyness of the pattern. It gives their head somewhere to land a bit. So again, thank you to Priscilla for the inspiration to do this kind of paper doll. This is definitely a Release the Craft and idea that I am stealing for the purposes of this project. It's actually kind of perfect to have some Halloween and some paper doll. Okay, so let's cut this out now. I have this purple thread that is following me. Here we go. Okay. I think I'm going to cut this right underneath here. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I like that. Let's trim some of the strings here. Okay, so I'm going to let that sit for a little bit because I am going to stitch around it, but first I want to work on the other half of the projects that we have going on here. Time for hydration. All right. I have a little plan for this, I think. Doing the same kind of thing. I'm opening up the bag. Trying to decide if I want to make like a folio. I think I do. Okay, that'll be the base folio size. We'll go a little smaller. Then we need to make use of some of this fun background. Okay. So let's get this ready to glue it down here. Maybe her. House is so quiet when the kids aren't home. I feel like, I don't know, I think it makes me quieter. It's weird. Although my parents just sent them a bunch of Easter chocolates, so they will be very excited when they get home. Okay, and then I come in here. See, oh, there was a cool piece. Yeah, there is another cool piece here. So, I need to trim this down a little more, I think. Okay. Actually, maybe I will, simply scissor cut it, because I don't feel like using my razor knife. It just wants to bend a little, so I'm just going to switch sides. Perfect, okay. That's what I'm going for. Now, this I'm going to back onto some folder. We probably don't need all of this. Just cut this out. And we're just going to cut the outline of the building here. And you'll see, if you're watching closely, that I will cut off some of the tiny little, you know, roofs and details. It's really not important for the purposes of what I'm doing. And there's no sense making your life harder. Okay, so this will go like that on there as my pocket. And then I need this little bit here as well. I'll trim that out. See if I can take this washi tape off. Good. So I need my glue book. And that'll give me that continuation there. Perfect. Okay. Good, good, good. And then I will just trim away this section here. So now the inside pocket will be like that. And I do need to recreate the fold here. Perfect. So I think what I might do is go and stitch around this. I think I want to put, I'm trying to decide if I want to put her on the outside or on the inside. is the other little make-a-wish thing? Doo-doo-doo-doo. There it is. I kind of like her on the front, like she's in the foreground. But I'll take her legs, her feet off at the bottom, because that'll look more sensible. That she's not just like standing on the edge of the kind of blank space there. There's a sidewalk that's out of view that you can't see. Okay. This glue bottle is too clogged. Need to refill it as well. Okay. Not there. Okay, so I'm gonna go do some stitching and I'll be right back. Stitching is done and we have two very different and very fun projects, I think. So always take the scenic route, this little Halloween card, and then when nothing is sure, everything is possible, make a wish. And these, of course, are pockets, right? So this is a pocket and then this is a pocket. That's a little folio, simple little fun folio. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed these projects. I had fun making them, and I will see you tomorrow for more Junk Journal Round Robin. Bye for now.